What is going on, everybody? This is the Hat Villain PhD coming back to you with another video. In today's video, I want to try to be a little bit more serious because there have been a number of hats that have came out over the last couple years. And, you know, I hadn't had a chance to get them because I really wanted to try to get them at the stadium. And then recently, Hat Club actually dropped a duel of a certain hat. And I'm like, well, cool. Baseball's back. I can finally go to the stadium. I could get the hats. By the way, even though the hats had come out a couple years ago, they weren't like on discount or anything. They were full price. And in fact, they're a little bit more than normal, but to me, they were well worth it. And then on top of it, I went to a baseball game recently. So if you guys haven't checked out my River Cat video, please go check it out. It was a great game. It was fun, very exciting ending to the game. So if you haven't checked it out, go watch it. Anyway, so one of the hats that I've been looking for was at the River Cat Stadium as well. And I'm like, well, I haven't done this video yet, so I can wait, you know, a little bit longer, go get the hat, and then include it all with the hat theme of this particular video. As you guys see in the title, I am going to be talking about tributes to first responders. If you guys don't know, I do live in Northern California, and we've been hit by a lot of fires the last number of years. But on top of that, there has been a number of fires like in Arizona and Oregon, and I apologize if I've missed other places, but for myself, you know, those are the areas I'm more familiar with. I know they've had some issues in the Texas area, Mississippi, with flooding and stuff. And so they rolled out these hats a couple years ago, and then one of the hats that is included, Hat Club dropped. Again, I don't know if this was purposely done as a memorial tribute. I am assuming it was, but at the same time, the timing didn't make sense because it's not September, and if you guys are aware, that's when the airplanes, the Twin Towers went down, was in September. So Hat Club brought these hats out probably around, we were in May, so it was either mid to late April they brought these hats out. And so since I didn't have the originals, I actually wanted to try to get these. So without further ado, guys, let's get on to the hats. I got actually 5 hats to show you guys, I believe, or is it 6? Not real sure. I think it's 5 though. So let's go, guys. Bam! 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 All right, guys. So despite what people think or your thoughts on first responders, police officers, firefighters, paramedics, frontline workers, volunteers, you know, in the scheme of things, when things go down, 99% of them are good people. They're just trying to do their best. And most of the time, a good amount of the time, I should say, I can't really put a statistic on it, they're willing to put their life on the line for you. And I feel like that sometimes is forgotten with all the bad stuff that happens. So I'm not going to go too much details about all the bad stuff that's happening, but you know, this is my little way of telling the first responders, the frontline workers, you know, the police, the firefighters, paramedics, the military, don't forget them. Thank you for everything that you guys do. And you know, as a hat collector, this is my way of showing you guys that I appreciate everything you guys do. I picked up your guys' hats. I picked up some of them. If I could find more of these, I would. It is kind of hard to find hats like this because I don't really think a lot of places were doing them. Like I said, I've only seen them in a couple spots, and then like I said, Hat Club did roll out some other hats. Other than like the Memorial Day hats, Labor Day hats that Major League Baseball does every year, I do pick those up as well. So let's get started, guys. So the first hats I'm going to show you, since I had already talked about them, was the Hat Club drop. I believe it was about mid-April to late April, and like I said, it's kind of weird timing just because it's not September, but you have the BAM, the FDNY New York Yankees hat, you know, the September 11th Memorial Day hat. And to top it off, I did get the Mets hat as well. So had to get that one. It's freaking awesome. You guys know the backstory, so thank you, FDNY. Thank you to the police department over there. I wish, like I said, that they would do a police department one as well, or even a paramedics. I mean, I'm just saying, it's not just about the firefighters. It's everybody, and you just gotta remember that. But I love the fact they made these again. I was able to pick them up. The Battermans on them actually look good. They do say genuine merchandise, NYC, which is a registered trademark. City of New York, all rights reserved. So there's some new tagging on that one. So that is really freaking cool. 7 5/8. Nice little Yankee sign right there. FDNY, embroidered, raised, freaking awesome. White with the red outlining. Gotta always put that New Era flag, right? Can't forget that. So let's try this one on just to try it on. Little big, but it fits okay since my hair is growing out a little bit, so nice. And then of course you do got the Mets one, or the Mets colorway I should say, same type, but with the orange outlining. New York Mets logo right there with the orange button. Got a little piece of lint right there. Batterman looks really freaking nice on them. I should show you that real quick because I'm always giving crud about the Batterman. So I like the fact that the Batterman came out really clean on these. Just looks really good. And apparently I didn't get the little thing off there. Alright, we got the same tagging, so that is awesome. So like I said, if anybody's listening to me, I really like the firefighter one. Okay, get a police department, police representation for all the police officers that lost their lives on that day too as well. That'd be freaking awesome. But I'm really happy they brought these back, because I wasn't collecting hats back in 2001 like I do now. So I know they brought like a small sample size out back then, if I remember right. So I just never picked them up. So I'm really glad they brought these back. So there's that one. The next hat I'm going to show you guys know I recently went to San Jose. San Jose was another team that paid tribute to like first responders. And in this one, they did a good job. I'll say the opposite. They need to bring more in as representation to everybody, but you know, it kind of covers everything. The first one we got, this was I think it was a 2018-2017 theme night. I can't remember 100%, but we have the San Jose Giants. This is the San Jose Fire Department representation. So there is their shield right there on the side. Freaking nice colorways, very nice representation. It does say Giants on the back because it's the San Jose Giants. So of course this was a high A team for the San Francisco Giants. Now it is the low A ball team, but when this hat was made they were high A, so I count it as high A. You have a white New Era flag, looks really good. I like the red brim, looks nice, matches the colors. Great underneath right there, San Jose Fire Department. And then just says genuine merchandise with the new tagging, 100% wool, made in China. So there we go, guys. So let's try this one on since it is a wool one. Fits a little more snug. It fits nice. I like it. It has like a little bit softer of a feeling because it is a wool hat. And like I said, let's just take one more look at that shield right there for the San Jose Fire Department. So looks awesome. Alright guys, the next one, here we go, and this is what I like. Like I said, I do think that they should go a little bit further, but at least they did this. They got one fire department and they got one police department. So you got the San Jose Police Department, San Jose Police right there on their shield right there. It looks really nice. I did find it kind of interesting that they went the SJPD, but then on this one they just put the SJ. So I thought that was a little interesting, because if they went the PD on this, they should have went the FD on this one. I'm just saying, kind of keep it, but this one doesn't look bad. So there you go, guys. Looks nice. It's like in a navy coloring, or is that black? I call it navy. It looks navy to me. You got that nice gold and navy Batterman on the back, little minor league dude. I guess minor league guy, looks a little chuddy, and then the stitching on the little emblem is, you know, kind of off a little bit. I'll fix that up though, that's easy to fix. White New Era flag, black underneath, black 7 5/8. Let's see if this one is, oh, okay, so this one is a USA made hat, and it's 100%, I believe it's polyester. Yeah, so this one's actually a USA made hat, which is actually kind of funny if you think about it, because the fire department was a China one, and then the police department is a USA made hat. So this one actually feels like it's wool as well, but it's polyester. It does feel about the same fit, maybe a little bit tighter than the fire department one. So freaking nice though, like it. I will say that these hats were not on sale, even though they came out a few years ago. They were still going for $44.95, and I didn't even hesitate to get them. So To me, it's well worth it. And if I know anything about these kind of hats, typically, and I'm not 100% sure, but just typically, these kind of hats, they do donate money back to the organizations or, you know, whoever they're working with. So hopefully some of the money goes back to help out the folks of, you know, San Jose. The last one I did get this on sale. This one, to me, I felt like they could have done it a little bit better. It just seems a little cartoonish, but I guess it gets the point across, and I like the aspect that I was able to cover all of it. But we have, bam, we have the Sacramento River Cats First Responders Appreciation Memorial Day hat. Of course, you do have your, you know, blue, white, red light with the baseball little sirens right there. Sacramento First Responders. It was a theme night in 2019. This one originally went for like 32 bucks. I don't know if this was supposed to be a representation for any particular first responders group. Like, you know, this was the San Jose Police Department, then you had the San Jose Fire Department. So I don't know, I guess this in a whole is all of Sacramento's first responder, if that makes sense. So I'm assuming it's all of Sacramento first responders, appreciation to them and everything they do. So I just felt like maybe this could have been done a little bit better. Something a little bit different, maybe like one of the, you know, first responder shields or anything. But it's not terrible. It is an easy wear. I do like the red and the blue. Looks good. Would have been a little nicer if they would have did the New Era flag in white, just because there is white on the logo with the baseball and the siren right here. On the back, the logo looks really good for the minor league guy, red, white, and blue, so that looks good. Then you got your black underneath, black sweatband, 7 5/8, of course, made in China, 100% polyester. So there we go, guys. Put it on. Fits really good. These were actually going for $24 at the stadium. As far as I know, most of the sizes are still available. So if you want to hit up the Sacramento River Cats, grab yourself one of these hats, or the San Jose Giants, go hit them up. The bad thing with the minor league baseball, you do usually have about $10 worth of shipping, but it's well worth it, you guys. You're supporting a good cause, especially, like I said, always want to pay tribute to the first responders for everything they do. Again, thank you for everything you guys do. This is the Hat Villain, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.